السلام عليكم طلبتنا الأعزاء. Evening classes, good evening. Today we are going to discuss and analyze some of the examples on page 83, examples on a thesis sentence. We are going to analyze them. We are going to attempt to answer this practice, to do some practice on analyzing and identifying different parts of a thesis sentence. As we already know, that a thesis sentence is the most specific sentence written in the introductory paragraph, and it should be specific about the topic. The topic is a general, the general subject of the whole essay, and the thesis sentence is the most specific sentence. It represents, it shows, it gives a specific opinion, idea about the topic. Okay? We said earlier in the previous lesson that not any good sentence could work as what? Could work as a good thesis sentence. Why? Because a thesis sentence, in addition to being a good sentence, it should be so specific and it should have a specific point of view, a specific opinion about the topic. Yani, we have different, or we have many types, we have many sentences in an essay. Not every good sentence could work as a specific or a good thesis sentence. Why? Because sometimes some sentences can function as what? As supporting sentences. They don't condense the major idea, the main idea of the whole essay. They don't represent the specific point of view of the writer towards what? Towards the topic. So a specific idea or the thesis sentence should be so specific, and it should convey the most important idea, controlling idea, claim, point of view about the topic in general. If I ask you to give me one sentence about the essay, only one sentence. For example, if you have an essay and I ask you to give me one important sentence that can express the specific idea or the specific opinion, point of view, viewpoint of the writer, you should refer to the thesis sentence. Okay? And we said that a thesis sentence sometimes doesn't have what? Doesn't have sub-ideas, and some other times it does have sub-ideas. Yani, in other words, we have two types of thesis sentences, or the good characteristic of or the main characteristic of a good thesis sentence is that it should convey the most specific opinion of the writer towards the topic. But sometimes we have another type. In addition to conveying the most specific point of view, we have another choice, we have another option. We have another option of what? Of adding sub-ideas to this controlling idea, to the main controlling idea. That's why we should be very careful in writing our thesis sentences. First of all, it should be so specific about the topic. Second, we have to what? We have to show our point of view about the topic. Third, we have the option either to add sub-ideas or leave it without sub-ideas. As we explained earlier on page 83, when we explained the characteristics of a good thesis sentence. Now, if we come to practice number 4 on page 83, analyzing thesis statement. When we analyze a thesis statement, I'm going to directly explain without, because we don't have time. I'm going to explain these, or sentence number 1, and then I'll ask you about the other sentences. For example, okay, sentence number 1, read each thesis statement, draw a box around the topic, underline the subtopics, circle the words or punctuation marks that introduce the subtopics. Here, in every sentence, we have what? We have a topic for the sentence, for the thesis statement. We have a controlling idea. And we have what? We have a signaling word, phrase, punctuation that signal the sub-ideas. Yani introduce the sub-ideas. And fourth, so we have 4 types. We have 4 types. The topic, controlling idea, then, yes, topic, controlling idea, then signaling word or punctuation, and the sub-ideas. If we come to point number 1, can you tell me where is the topic? I'm going to share with you the document first. Okay. Amjad Ali Abdul Jalil.
Let's see.
Yes, please, quickly.
The topic is capital punishment.
Yes.
Topic.
Yes.
Not only is singular phrase.
Yes.
We have 2 subtopic. No, 3.
3 subtopics?
No, 2.
Yes, okay.
Because it is because
it deprives
another prison of life, because it does not stop a crime.
Okay. So what about the controlling idea?
You mean opinion?
Yes.
It is start should be.
Should be abolished. Okay. Good. Amjad Ali Abdul Jalil. Yes. Safa Muhammad Khdair. What do you say?
نعم دكتور.
Yes.
The thesis statement, it's capital punishment.
Yes.
Yes.
Not the thesis statement. The statement is the whole sentence. The whole sentence is a thesis statement. But the thesis statement has different parts. Yes.
Okay, دكتور.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Subtopics. Subtopics. We have 2.
Yes. Where are they?
Sorry. After punctuation marks, because it's a private, another person or life, and because it doesn't not stop.
Okay, we don't have punctuation mark here. Safa, we don't have punctuation mark. We have a signaling word that introduces the sub ideas. Thank you very much, Safa. Nisreen Mujahid. Yes, please. Go ahead. Where is the topic?
about capital punishment should be
نسرين النت عندك يعني الظاهر جدا ضعيف، ما جاي اسمع شيء. وين بقية الطلاب؟ نوار فهمي او نوار؟
نعم دكتور.
Yes, please.
Topic is capital punishment, and the controlling idea should be abolished. The
Okay.
subtopic is because it deprives another person of life, and because it does not stop crimes. And the signaling of the subtopics are the words not only and but also.
Okay, thank you very much. So why does the writer put a square around capital punishment should be abolished? This is the topic. Capital punishment, yes, should be abolished. Because the exercise asks us to draw a box around the topic. وهنا هذه النقطة محلولة. Capital punishment should be abolished. What do you say?
Yes,
Nawar?
yes, it's the opinion that is going to be discussed. So it's the.
So do you think that capital punishment should be abolished is the topic?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. What else? Do you have any other idea? As I explained, Abbas Abdul Bari. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Capital punishment should be abolished, not only because it deprived another. I think the capital punishment should be abolished is the topic sentences.
Not the topic sentence, Abbas. Abbas, the topic sentence is something different. The topic sentence is something different. Please try to differentiate between a topic sentence and thesis statement. Every text has a topic. يعني فقط هاي ملاحظة للجميع. شو انتبه لي عباس. ملاحظة للجميع. For example, when we have any sentence, when you write any sentence, when you read any sentence, there should be a topic. A topic is what? Is the subject we are talking about. We want to discuss. We want to give an opinion about. We want to argue. For example, you are listening to me now. So you is the topic. For example, academic writing is a difficult course to do. Academic writing is what? Academic writing is the topic. Any sentence has a topic. Any text has a topic. Any paragraph has a topic. Any essay has a topic. And then we have to differentiate the topic from the topic sentence. Topic sentence is something different. Topic sentence is written in the paragraph. It conveys the major idea of the what? The main idea of the writer. Then we have a thesis statement. Thesis statement in the essay, it also has a topic. Topic sentence has a topic. Essay has a topic. A paragraph also has a topic. فلا تخلط بين التوبك سنتنس. صحيح هو هذا المتلازمه وهذه هذا الكوليكيشن يعني يجي على اللسان directly. فانت كن حذر من تقول here we have the topic, here is the topic, يعني here is the subject we are talking about or the writer is discussing or giving an opinion about. Yes, Abbas, go ahead please.
Yes, thank you so much. The capital punishment is the topic.
Okay.
Because it deprives another. This is the main idea because this the opinion of the writer.
Okay. So the main idea is deprives another person?
Yes, because the opinion of the writer.
Okay, the opinion of the writer. What else?
Thank you.
What about the signaling words? Where are the signaling words?
Because it's
Okay, thank you very much, Abbas. Let me explain this to you. First of all, there's something mistaken here. I don't agree with the writer here. The writer here chooses capital punishment should be abolished as a topic. And actually it is not the topic. Capital punishment should be abolished is not the topic. The topic is what? We are talking about what? Should be abolished, or we are talking about capital punishment? We are talking about capital punishment. So capital punishment as a noun, a static noun, a static part of the what? Of the sentence should be static. The subject or the topic should be static. We are talking about something, okay? And this something is, in this example, is capital punishment. هو طبعا capital punishment هو death sentence. Death sentence. Just a second, please. First of all, we have to look for the topic. The topic is the subject we are talking about. And capital punishment is the topic here. This is first. Second, when we finish talking about the subject or the topic, we start with the verbal phrase. We start with the verb. Okay? Yani, should be abolished. Should be abolished is what? Abolished is what? Is the controlling idea. So the main idea about capital punishment is should be abolished. And if we stop until or up to this point, we have a good thesis statement. Why? Who can tell me why? Capital punishment should be abolished. And that's it. Without telling our readers the rest of the sentence. Shahla Hassan?
Yes, sir, because we have the topic and the main idea.
We have the topic and the main idea. The main idea, the main opinion about what? About the topic. So why does the writer add such sub-ideas? Why do you think the writer, why do you think the reason behind adding some idea, these sub-ideas? Nisreen Mujahid. نسرين مرافعة ايدك نسرين. Okay. Abbas Abdul Bari.
Yes.
Yes, please.
He tell us these sentences because take us all a glimpse about the topic and have a whole information about the topic. What he said to us.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nawar.
نعم دكتور, because the subtopics are going to help us with the organization of the essay. So I know how many body paragraphs I can write. I'm more clear with my organization.
Okay. Excellent. Good. The writer sometimes add, we have two choices. We have two choices as I explained. We can either write our controlling idea, our opinion about the topic, our claim about the topic, and stop without giving what? Without giving sub-ideas, without giving further sub-ideas about it. Or sometimes we want to be more focused, more organized, better outlined for us as writers and for our readers to comprehend, to understand the organization of the essay. It's better to be so focused and organized for you as a writer and for your readers. Here, if we say, for example, capital punishment should be abolished, capital punishment is what? Is the topic. Should be abolished is what? Is the opinion. طبعا another opinion, هذا رأي الكاتب. يجي مثلا كاتب آخر، طالب، أستاذ، أي أحد، يجي يقول capital punishment should be legalized، يعني عارض الرأي. ليش؟ لأنه عنده evidence معين. هذا يقول capital punishment should be abolished، يعني should be cancelled. وعنده two sub ideas supporting his point of view. انت قد يكون عندك another idea تقول capital punishment should be legalized, should be established. وعندك كذلك sub ideas to support your main idea. إذن capital punishment is the topic, should be abolished here is what is the main idea. Not only, but also is the signaling word or signaling phrase that introduce the sub ideas. طبعا هنا sub ideas I choose to name it, to call it sub ideas. هنا الكاتب يسميهم sub topics، وصراحة I don't agree with this naming, with such terms, يعني using subtopics, because they are actually not subtopics, they are not subtopics. يعني they don't belong to what? To the topic. They belong to the idea. Should be abolished because it deprives another person of life. So should be abolished is the what? Is the main idea. Deprives another person is a sub idea. It is not what? It doesn't relate to what? It doesn't or it is not a part of the what? Of the topic. It's a part of the idea. That's why I call it sub ideas rather than calling it what? A sub topic. They are more related to the idea than related to yes, the topic. Then yes, they are more related to what? To the idea should be abolished. Why should be abolished? Because it deprives another person of life. وكذلك it doesn't stop crime. So these are both two ideas taken from the main idea, not taken from what? The topic. That's why I call it sub ideas rather than subtopics. هذا هو المسألة الأولى. المسألة الثانية اللي يعني I disagree with is the writer here put a square around capital punishment should be abolished. This is not the topic. Actually, this is a complete sentence. It has the topic and at the same time it has the controlling idea, the opinion, the main opinion about the topic. Then, sentence number 2. Where is the topic? Ahmed Basim.
نعم دكتور.
Yes.
Yes, the topic is women generally live longer than men for two main reasons. هذا هو the topic. This is the topic.
يعني التوبيك كله women generally live longer than men for two main reasons. هذا التوبيك.
Yes.
زين.
And the subtopic. Yes, that they tend to take better care of their health and they have better resistance to stress.
اي هالشنو هذا؟
هذا the subtopics. The subtopics.
زين. Where is the signaling word?
I think there is no the signaling word in this sentence.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ahmed Basim. What do you say, Abir Abdul Imam?
The topic is women generally live longer than men.
Okay.
And the main idea or signal for two main reasons.
Okay, thank you very much, Abir. Thank you very much, Abir. Abir, يعني when I explained point number 1, can you summarize to me what are the main point I explained regarding point number 1? يعني بعد ما شرحت و يعني حللنا جملة number 1 وقلنا شنو الاعتراضات اللي على هذه الجملة وشرحناها، يعني ترجعون تكررون نفس الخطأ. يعني اكو واحد يقدر هسه يسوي لي فت سمري للشرح مالتي على نقطة نمبر 1. اريد واحد هسه من الرافعين ايديهم، اوكي، اللي رافع ايده راح اسأله اريده يشرح لي انا شنو شرحت على نقطة نمبر 1. اوكي، مثلا زينب سعيد.
Yes, doctor.
نعم.
The sentence number 1.
Yeah.
The topic was the capital punishment. Such topic, capital punishment. This is the topic sentence.
اوكي، وقلنا شنو قلنا التوبك سنتنس لا تجيبون سيرتها.
Sorry, the topic.
اوكي.
And the subtopic
لا زينب مو هيك، زينب مو هذا قصدي اريد واحد يشرح النقطة اللي شرحتها انا. يعني شنو النقاط اللي انا شرحتها اللي تخص بوينت نمبر 1. شهلاء حسن.
يس استاذ، انه الكابيتال بانشمنت شود بي abolished. هاي كلها ما يصير انه احنا نقول كلها هي توبيك، فقط ناخذ الاسم اللي هو كابيتال بانشمنت هو اللي راح يكون توبيك. ولانه احنا عندنا verb او variable sentence اللي هي should be abolished، هنا راح يكون هي المين ايديا، لان احنا لازم يكون عندنا verb حتى ناخذها كمين ايديا.
اوكي.
اما عندنا النوت اونلي اللي هي راح تكون اللي مثل ما نقول single quotes، والباقي راح نقول سب ايديا مو سب توبيك، لان هي مرتبطه بالمين ايديا وليس بالسب، يعني بالتوبيك.
اوكي اكسلنت، بس بعد اريد بعد شرح. اكسلنت جود. شهلاء. نوار.
نعم دكتور. Yes,
نعم.
as for the first sentence, we use that we don't agree with the author that capital punishment should be abolished is the topic, because the topic has to be, because it's on its own, it's a full sentence, and it has a controlling idea, and the topic has to be static.
Okay.
It has to be, yes. So that's why capital punishment is considered the topic.
Excellent.
Yes, and
yes.
And as for the signaling of the sub ideas, which are not only, and regarding the sub ideas also, that because they are part of the main idea and they're not topics they're not derived from other topics, so we can't call them subtopics.
Okay. Excellent. So we said that capital punishment should be abolished is a complete sentence. It is not the topic. A complete sentence. It can stand by itself. When we say capital punishment should be abolished, capital punishment should be legalized, capital punishment should be established, capital punishment should be, for example, should be permitted. Okay, so here we have what? We don't have a topic, we have a full sentence, a complete sentence. So when we have a sentence, there should be a topic for this sentence. The topic of this sentence is what? Capital punishment. Okay? So only this part, the subject is what? Only this part is the topic. This is the topic. Okay? This is the topic. And here we have what? Should be abolished. What is this? Who can tell? Should be abolished.
Main idea.
The main idea to the controlling idea. The controlling idea. The main idea of the writer. Then the writer has what? Has another additional part related to the idea. يعني هنا the writer, sometimes the writer would like to make an outline for his controlling idea. يعني ينطي فد outline, ينطي فد classification, ينطي فد organization to his main idea. يعني why does the writer choose, or why does the writer think that it is what it should be, what it should be abolished? For two reasons. For two reasons, or not only, but also here we have a signaling phrase. Yani we use such signaling words. For example, when we say because of, due to, involving, including, such as, for two main reasons, for three main reasons, etc. These phrases introduce what? Introduce sub-ideas. And we said that these are sub-ideas. For example, deprives another what? Another person of life. Also a verb. Here we have a verb. And here we have another verb. But not only because they are verb here, but because what? Because they are related to what? Because they are related to the main idea. Because they are related to the what? To the main idea. They are taken from the main idea. Why it should be what? It should be abolished? For two reasons. These are the reasons. They are not what? And the controlling idea, both the controlling idea, this one, plus the sub-ideas, okay, they are all related to what? Related to the topic, of course. Related to the topic. They are ideas about the topic, because there should be a topic for every sentence, for every text, for every paragraph, for every section, for every chapter, for every book. يعني مثلا إذا عندنا كتاب، هذا الكتاب يتناول في التوبيك معين. عندنا سكشن داخل الكتاب، هذا السكشن داخل الكتاب يتناول في التوبيك معين. عندنا essay إلها في التوبيك، عندنا sentence إلها توبيك، عندنا paragraph إلها توبيك، وهكذا. كل sentence إلها توبيك. وهذا التوبيك there should be an idea about it. لازم أكفد idea about it. هذه الايديا مرة تجي لنا main idea، ومرة لا main idea plus what? plus sub ideas. حتى شنو؟ حتى ينظم لنا كتابتنا بشكل دقيق. يعني أهمية السب ideas، وقلنا these are should be called sub ideas rather than calling them subtopics, because they are not topics, they are ideas, they are parts, they are part of what? Of the idea rather than a part of the topic itself. إذا جينا الجملة number 2, women, we are talking about women. That's it. We are talking about women in comparison to men. So women is the topic. Women is the topic. Where is the main controlling idea? Where is the main controlling? ميسون عدنان.
نعم دكتور.
Yes.
Live longer than men.
Live longer than men. Excellent. Live longer than men. زين وين راحت generally؟ generally ليش استبعدناها؟ اكو واحد يقدر يجاوبني generally هنا شنو موقعها؟ المن تابعه؟ مثلا راح اسال شذا عباس رافعه ايدها.
يس دكتور.
نعم.
الجنرالي استاذ هي تابعه للومن، لانه وللحاله اللي يعني هي اصلا على العموم بانه المراه هي يعني عمرها اطول من الرجل
اوكي ثانك يو فيري ماتش شذا. زينب سعيد.
It's the opinion. General.
Opinion. ميسون عدنان. ثانك يو زينب. ميسون.
نعم دكتور. not limited.
اوكي راح اسالكم سؤال اخر. Generally, which part of a speech?
Adverbs.
Zainab Saeed, which part of a speech generally?
Adverb.
Adverb. Shada, which part of a speech generally?
I think adverb.
Adverb. زين اسالكم سؤال. الادفيرب لمن يتبع؟ للناون لو للفيرب؟
للفيرب.
اوكي لانه عندنا الادجكتيف qualifies, modifies, describes the noun. وعندنا الادفيرب يتبع المن للفيرب. اذا عندما نقول where is the main idea, where is the controlling idea, you should say generally live longer than men. تاخذ الجنرالي لانها تابعه علما للفيرب. صار واضح الان؟
يس دكتور.
اوكي، لانها تابعه للفيرب فتؤخذ ويا الفيرب، فنقول generally live longer than men. هذا هو ال controlling idea. sorry. يلا اوكي ممتاز. For two main reasons. What is this phrase? This phrase is what? Is the signaling phrase. بنقول for two main reasons. طبعا هنا نقدر نوقف، لكن الكاتب كل ما يوضح الايدياز مالته كل ما افضل له وافضل للقارئ. انا اقدر اقول women generally live longer than men واوقف. عندي idea، عندي opinion. women generally live longer than men. هذا idea. اكو فد point of view I want to defend, I want to support in the body paragraphs. اقدر اوقف اللي هنا. مره واحد شي يسوي يقول لا، حتى انطي فد outline فد organization افضل اقول women generally live longer than men for two main reasons واوقف هنا. هذا طبعا بعد افضل، كل ما يكون اكو فد clarity بالموضوع، فد clarity about the outline of your writing, about the organization of your writing، راح تكون افضل. زين اكو واحد لا يقول انا هنا بعدني ما منطي فد better outline to myself and to readers. شو يسوي؟ يكمل يضيف لنا شنو؟ يضيف لنا what are those main reasons. يعني يضيف لنا two main ideas about this controlling idea. Generally live longer than men. Why? For two main reasons. What are those main reasons? And here we have here we have the colon. يعني ظهر ما يبين هنا لان انا رسمت خط عليه. Why? The sub ideas are they tend to take better care of their health. This is one. Second, and they have better resistance to stress. اللي هاي ما اعتقد انا يعني دقيقة المعلومة. لكن هذه المسألة تعتمد على different cultures و different places maybe. يعني do you agree with point number 2?
Yes دكتور.
Why?
I agree.
Yes, they have better resistance to stress than men.
Yes, we have the better research than men.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Okay, ممتاز. Yeah, it depends. It depends on different persons. Yes. So still, these are what? These are opinions that require what? يعني ممكن أي طالب آخر، ممكن أي شخص آخر قد يكتب يعني فد different opinions about this point. اوكي، ولكل طالب ولكل شخص الحريه في شنو؟ في يعني ذكر الopinion و يعني الكنترولينج ايديا والسب ايدياز والopinion in general و how to support his or her ideas. Point number 3 quickly please حتى لانه راح يصير بالخمسه. منو عندنا؟ شيماء جواد. Yes, please.
Teenagers is the topic.
Okay.
And they declare their separateness from their parents is the main idea.
Okay.
And by their dress is the subtopics, and by talk is the second subtopic.
So what about the signaling word or phrase? Where is the signaling phrase or word? اللي هي الكلمة أو العبارة التي تقدم لنا يعني التي تقدم لنا sub ideas، الفكرة الثانوية. هنا وينها؟ أمجد علي.
Yes. Two main resources.
أمجد علي.
Yes, yes.
احنا جاي نتكلم عن نقطة نمبر 3.
Number 3, by. By is a single phrase.
Okay, by here, yes, good. By is the signaling word. يعني by using by, we introduce what? We introduce these two sub-ideas. The way they dress and talk. يعني هنا نختصرها بدل ما يقول and the way they talk. يقدر يعني يختصر يعني يربط يعني join the two verbs without what? Because they follow, they what? Because they belong to the same subject, so there's no need to repeat the subject. By the way they dress and the way they talk. This is what this sub-idea means. And then teenagers is what? Teenagers is the topic. Declare their separateness from their parents is what? Is the controlling idea. By is the signaling word. The way they dress, sub-idea number 1, and talk, sub-idea number 2. Excellent. Look how these sub-ideas are related to the controlling idea rather than what? Being related to the topic itself. So here we have capital punishment, women, teenagers. Should be abolished, generally live longer than men, and declare their separateness from their parents. Where sub-idea is related to the, of course, yeah, when we say, for example, when we say section and subsection, so the subsection belongs to what?
To the section.
To the section. When we say, for example, idea, sub-ideas, related to what? To the idea.
To the idea.
Okay, good. Point number 4, quickly. Nawar?
نعم دكتور.
Yes,
the
please.
topic is choosing a major.
Okay.
And the controlling idea is a student has to consider various factors.
Okay.
Signaling words
Phrase.
for the signaling phrase such as.
Such as, excellent.
And
how many sub-ideas?
3.
Okay, excellent. So why do you choose in choosing a major, not a student as a topic? Why didn't you choose a student?
Because
actually, simply speaking, because we are not talking about the student as a student, we are talking about a subject, a topic called choosing a major. Because we are talking about, we are discussing, we are giving our opinion about what? About choosing a major. So, because here is what, because choosing a major is the topic we are talking about, and we are giving our idea, or the writer gives his or her idea, controlling idea about it. To consider various factors. Consider various factors about what? About the student or about choosing a major?
About choosing a major.
Okay, so that's why this is the topic. Because here we have the controlling idea has to consider various factors. Why? Yes, sorry. Consider various factors when we want to choose what? When we want to choose a major. Why? Here we have what? Here we have such as the signaling phrase, and then we have 3 sub-ideas. Because such as what? Personal interests, job opportunities. Look at these personal interests. They are related to what? They are related to the main idea. Student has to consider various factors. These are the various factors. Job opportunity is one factor. Personal interest is another factor. The availability of training institution related to the what? Related to the various factors. Point number 5 and 6 are different from the previous ones. They have a little bit, different state of يعني construction. Point number 5. من اللي يجاوب على point number 5؟ زينب سعيد.
Unachieved, it is the topic, and
Yes.
Should be. I think it is opinion because the lack advice should be.
Where's the opinion? Where is the opinion?
The opinion, the verb lack advice should be.
Just should be. Should be what?
Should
So
be
there's no
both.
opinion.
Should be
When we say okay, should be both is not. Should be both is not the opinion.
It's lack advice should be. هي تشبه النصيحة should be.
Yes, should be what? It is. Yeah, we can't say that should be is the opinion. Yes, it is a part of the opinion, but it is not the
Yes,
full
the
opinion.
Because the opinion used of the verb.
No. Maysoon, I think, or Zainab.
Yes.
Zainab Said. Should be is not the opinion. Should be what? Is incomplete.
Yes.
When we say
Yes,
should
yes.
be is incomplete. Yes,
I mean this.
but when we say should be both an artist and an engineer, here is the main controlling idea. All this part of the sentence. So here we have what? Here we have an architect, the topic, and should be both an artist and an engineer. So what about the sub ideas?
It's the subtopic, architect and an engineer.
Okay, thank you very much, Zainab. Shada Abbas, what do you say?
Yes, doctor. هو التوبيك should be both an يعني بقية الجملة هي and engineer هي كلها controlling idea and the subtopic architect and imaging.
Okay, Nawar Fahmi.
نعم دكتور.
Yes.
The topic is an architect, like they previously said, and should be both an artist and an engineer, is like was mentioned, is the controlling idea. And the subtopics is an artist and an engineer, both an artist and an engineer.
Okay, thank you very much, all of you. An architect, sometimes we have certain types of verbs. For example, when we use should be both. Or for example, like number 6, a healthy lifestyle includes. Sometimes we have the controlling idea, and at the same time it has in it يعني built in, يعني like 2 in 1. We have the controlling idea, and at the same time the controlling idea has what? Has included the sub ideas. An architect should be both an artist and an engineer. This part of the sentence, from should till the end, until the end of this sentence, is what? Is the controlling idea, and it has what? It has the sub ideas. And where is the signaling word? Signaling word is what? Both. Okay. We can add something here. We can say an architect should be both an artist and an engineer for 2 main reasons. ونكمل sub ideas. يعني اكو جملة يعني مع الcontrolling idea there is what? There are sub ideas. مثل هذه الجملة. يعني تختلف عن الجمل السابقة. يعني controlling idea separate from what? Separate from the sub ideas. And between the controlling idea and the sub ideas شنو لقينا؟ Between the controlling idea, the sub ideas شنو لقينا؟
Signal.
Signaling words. Excellent. هنا لا، هذه controlling idea هنا works like what? Or functions or has 2 functions. The controlling idea has 2 functions. First of all, it is the يعني as a whole as the controlling idea, and it includes in it the sub ideas. Why؟ يعني هاي هنا تعتمد على الفيرب اللي استخدمناه، السيجنالينج وورد اللي استخدمناه زائد الفيرب. verb to be مثلا should be هذا يسمونه weak verb. البي هسه should هذا model، لكن الام is are was were هذا يسمونه weak verb، يجي بعده اما يعني noun او يجي بعده yes adjective. اوكي زين. sentence number 6 to end the lesson. sentence number 6 شذا عباس.
نعم دكتور.
yes.
Unhealthy is the topic.
healthy not unhealthy.
Healthy. Sorry.
yes. a healthy lifestyle.
Lifestyle. In novels each this controlling idea.
Where is the topic, Shada?
Topic healthy.
Healthy is a topic. Okay, good. What about the idea, controlling idea?
Exercising regularly.
أمجد ما أعطيناك فرصة، يمكن ما أدري. أمجد. نعم.
Health is lifestyle is topic.
So a healthy lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle, because here we have an adjective and a noun. So an adjectival phrase هنا، يعني كل الادجكتيفال phrase هذه الفريز كلها تشتغل كتوبيك. healthy lifestyle. Okay, so here's the topic. What about the controlling idea? Where's the controlling idea?
It is in phase. It is starting in phase 18.
Yes, and it ends with.
Also, it is a singular phrase. Can be.
Yes, the signal phrase involves excellent, and at the same time, it is what? It starts the controlling idea. Where is the controlling idea here? Amjad or another student. Nawar, Fahmi?
نعم دكتور. The controlling idea is it starts from after involves, like involves eating a nutritious diet, exercising regularly and getting enough sleep. So all of this.
Okay. Maysoon Adnan?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, please.
Yes, I agree with Nawar.
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
Okay, so the same as what? The same explanation as point number 5. Here we have what? Here we have the rest of the sentence. Yeah, from involves until the end of the sentence is the controlling idea, and within this controlling idea we have what? We have the sub ideas. We have how many sub ideas? Eating a nutritious diet, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. So this depends on what? This depends on the signaling verb we use. Signaling, sorry, verb or signaling phrase we use. فإن شاء الله يعني المسألة واضحة. أكو واحد عنده سؤال يعني قبل لا أعتقد الوقت خلص. أكو واحد عنده سؤال. عباس عبد الباري.
Yes, I would like to inquire about the essay.
Yes.
When we begin writing the essay, the introduction, can we write it without setup and without arrangement? Like we can begin by the problem, and after that we can write a thesis statement. This is my opinion.
When you start with a problem and then thesis statement, this is something acceptable, Abbas. So exactly what is your question? What is your question exactly? Yani can you repeat it or explain it better or state it better?
Okay. When we write the essay,
okay,
all the paragraphs of the essay, we can write it. For example, when we begin by introduction.
Okay.
The introduction had 3 parts.
Okay.
We can write it without setup and without arrangement.
You mean that we write an introduction without any setup? How could you write something without a setup? You can't write something without a certain plan in your mind. But I think that your question is, can we write the introductory paragraph in a different way as what we have already studied? Yani, is this your question?
Like we begin by the problem, and after that we can write the thesis statement. After that we can write the solution.
Yeah, okay, Abbas. So there are different ways for writing the introductory paragraph. But as we explained earlier, that academically speaking, and to make it so clear to students, to make it so clear to academics, يعني أي شخص سواء كان learners or teachers, there are certain procedures, there are certain common rules we can say, or common strategies, common techniques to write an introduction. We start generally, or we start with, as we explained, we have two ways. Either we start with a general statement like the funnel, if you remember the funnel structure, and the getting attention structure. The funnel structure, we start with generally talking about the topic in general, and then we specify it into the thesis statement, or we start with relating a short story, a dramatic story, telling, for example, some surprising statistics, surprising facts, etc. We have different ways to start our essay. We have different ways, but always try to be systematic. When you try to write your introductory paragraph, your essay, try to be systematic and try to include your thesis statement into your introductory paragraph. So there are different ways, and for example, when we are going to study different types of patterns, different types of essay patterns, for example, cause and effect essay, comparison and contrast essay, argumentative essay, process essay, etc. We are going to see different types of introductory, different types of body paragraph. The structure, but in general, the structure is what is the same in general. But we have a certain space of flexibility here. عندنا فد flexibility بالموضوع. يعني ماكو فد rule كلش يعني strict لكتابة الessay. لكن in general there are common techniques and strategies and rules for writing an essay. لكن strictly speaking, no. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
يعني ممكن تكون البروبلم، اكو عندنا فد essay يتعامل مع البروبلم solution. Okay? يعني a problem solution type of organization. I introduce the problem and then give my opinion, and then what? My body paragraphs, providing support for the solution. Why not? It's so common. اكو واحد عنده سؤال اخر، اللي ما عنده سؤال ارجو ان يعني يغادر، الا اللي عنده سؤال او اللي يحب يسمع السؤال والاجابه. فارجو المغادره الان. شهلاء حسن.
نعم أستاذ العفو. أمس شفت الفيديوهات تقريبا حتى القديمة، في واحد من الفيديوهات قلت إنه إذا نكتب السب توبيك، إذا كان ناون يعني أول سب توبيك أو سب ايدياز نكتبه ناون، لازم الباقي أيضا ناون، أو إذا نكتبه فريز لازم هم الباقي فريز، أو جيرند يعني هم نكتبه جيرند. هذه يعني ممكن تشرح لنا؟
هذه لا، هذا يراد له شرح يعني مطول، هذه يعني الوقت اعتقد ما يسعفنا. يعني هاي يسمونها الباراليزم، ان شاء الله في محاضرات المقبله يعني نتعرض لهذا الموضوع. هاي يسمونها باراليزم، يعني الموازنه بالاستخدام. يعني اذا استخدمت مثلا سب ايدي هنا كجمله، يعني مثل ما قلنا the way they talk and the way they يعني and the way they address. مثلا اذا استخدمنا هنا جيرند نستخدم جيرند. هذا ان شاء الله في المحاضرات المقبله يعني راح نشرحها بشكل اوضح، لانه يحتاج الى وقت والى امثله. يعني good point, excellent, good question. يا اهلا. بعد اكو واحد عنده سؤال.
دكتور علاء، بس على مود الطالبه شروق احمد.
نعم.
الطالبة شروق أحمد بداية السنة رادت تنقل لجامعة بغداد، بعدين ما صار نقلها، فما كانت تقدر تاخذ المحاضرات.
اسمح لي شوية. شروق
أحمد.
نعم
دكتور، كانت ما تقدر تاخذ المحاضرات، فطولت يعني سالفة نقلها شهر ما قدرت تحضر، فدكتور عادل كتب لها طلب إنه يلغون الدكاترة غيابها، فأدز لك الطلب لو شلون؟
اوكي، دز الطلب على التليجرام مثلا، او يس على التليجرام، تريد دزه للممثل الشعبه ويدز لي على الواتساب، كلش عادي. اوكي. شنو اسمك انت؟
عبد الرحمن علي.
اوكي، عبد الرحمن علي. عبد الرحمن ممثل شعبه مو؟
ممثل شعبة بيع. نعم دكتور.
ممتاز. عبد الرحمن، ممثلي الشعب يعني مثل ما قلت بالتليجرام يستلمون الاساينمنت اللي ذكرت اللي هو براكتس نمبر 5، ويوم الاحد اذا انتم عندكم يوم الاحد تسلموه. اما قلت لك للسكرتاريه او لغرفتي، شوف يا يعني احد من الدكاتره موجودين سلم لهم. اوكي. يا اهلا وسهلا، حياكم الله، ونراكم ان شاء الله في الاسبوع المقبل.
دكتور
نعم، تحضيركم لحد صفحه 92. نعم تفضلي.
دكتور، عندنا طالبة يعني يوم تاخذ إذن من حضرتك، كانت مريضة ما قدرت تحضر.
شنو اسمها؟
نور الهدى جمال حاشوش.
اوكي.
طالب يوسف فاخر حيدر، يعني أنا ممثلة الشعبة، فهم يعني قالوا إذا تستأذني من الدكتور.
اوكي، بس فد لحظه. نور الهدى جمال حاشوش، والطالب شنو اسمه؟
يوسف فاخر حيدر.
يوسف وات؟
فاخر حيدر.
فاخر. نعم. اوكي، نو وريز. شنو اسمك؟
أنا العفو دكتور.
اي نعم، ممثلة
وسن عباس، ممثلة الشعب السي.
وسن عباس ممثلة الشعب السي. اوكي، شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا حضرتك.
يا اهلا حياكم الله. ارجو المغادرة بشكل سريع. احمد جميل. اوكي. حسين عقيل. زينة علي صالح. رسل محمد. وسجا حسين. علي محمد حسن. اوكي مو قلنا مغادرة سريعة يا علي. علي حسين خضير.
ان شاء الله دكتور، مغادر ان شاء الله.
اوكي. وملاك جاسم. اوكي.